Guys, what is up? My name is Dave, and welcome to the second episode / week of With a Twist. So the first episode I feel like went really well. We got a lot done. I don't really want to set goals for myself in these episodes because that kind of stressed me out a little bit, but I still have the money. This is still right after the stake. I still have about 14 mil cash right now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to buy back my Fury, and I think I'm actually also going to buy a Hasta because, like I said, I'm doing a lot of Vedian, and I might as well do it. There's nothing else I really need to buy right now. If I get a Dagannoth King task, I would definitely sell that Hasta to buy like a Magic Fang and a Blowpipe, and maybe potentially start saving up for Ring of Suffering. But that's what I plan on doing at the start here, so I'm going to buy that stuff back, and we'll see how much cash I have left after that. Still have a decent chunk left, actually. What I'm thinking I'm going to do is just burn through this Hellhounds task, keep doing a lot of Slayer, try and get some Slayer boss tasks. Now that I have the Hasta, I can also do Calfight Queen. Even though I don't have a Warhammer, I can't afford to buy a Blowpipe with what I have left. So if I get a Calfight Queen task, I might start doing that as well. Although Calfight Queen isn't too symbiotic with this series because of the fact that it doesn't really have any drops that are over 1 mil. But regardless, I'm excited. That's a really big ticket item to have back. It's one of the many placeholders I have to rebuy knocked out. So that's awesome. Let's go kill some Vedian. Finished off my Hellhounds task here at Vedian. 453 KC now. We had a Dragon Bones drop earlier, but nothing too crazy on the rest of this task. So that's 950 done. Plenty of points now. Hopefully, I can get a Dagannoth King's task or some kind of boss-related task that would be, I don't know, interesting to do. But let's go pick it up and see what we get. Yo, I called this. By the way, I'm pretty sure I said I have 453 KC in the last clip. I'm at 454. Called it, though. 146 Dagannoth. That's a pretty small task, so I shouldn't need an SGS to do this all in one trip. And this will hopefully make me a decent chunk of change as well, just from the bones, which I don't have to worry about throwing towards the series, since each individual bone is not over 1 mil. And someone asked in the comments of the last video, and I feel like addressing this in the video, if I get a clue scroll that values over 1 mil, am I going to put that towards the forfeits? It's only if I get an individual drop that is over that particular value, being 1 mil. So if I get a master clue scroll that somehow totals over 1 mil without having a single unique item in there being over 1 mil, no, I will not. It has to be like one item in there, like an ornament kit or something like that. Just to clarify. But let's go sell off this Hasta, buy a Blowpipe, buy a Magic Fang, and do this Dagannoth King task. So, this is my amazing setup for Dagannoth Kings. I bought, obviously, quite a bit of gear for this. The Blowpipe, the Magic Fang, the Torag's chest, and the D'hide boots, which I did have to sell back the Hasta for, but this should be okay. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to afford the Zenite necklace as well for ranging like the amulet of whatever anguish. So that kind of sucks, and I'm not sure how this is going to play out. I should still be able to do this on one trip. I don't know why I wouldn't be able to. But without the SGS and everything, I'm going to have to be using a lot of heals. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Hopefully we get a couple rings. Either way, we're going to profit off the bones, so it's fine. Is a Mud Battle Staff. Actually, the only drop remaining that I need on my Iron Man, so kind of unfortunate that I get on this account. But so far, this is going well. I should have no problem doing this all in one trip. Especially because it's a pretty small task, so yay. Alright, so we did pick up a good drop this task. The Archer's Ring, so that is 2.6 mil, meaning that it is going to go into the forfeits this week, which is awesome. This is the only thing I've really had this task. Everything else, as you can see by my inventory, is kind of like Dragon Axe, Mud Staff. I mean, it's all profit still, so I'm happy with it. I was actually not expecting to get a ring, as I'm sort of approaching the end of the task, which I will definitely be able to do in one trip. But 2.6 mil is a very good drop. That's why I love DKs. So I finished up the DKs task. Unfortunately, didn't get anything other than the Archer's Ring, but I'm really happy just getting the Archer's Ring. No back-to-back either, but this is the stuff that I got from it, which is pretty nice. Also picked up this hard clue. Unfortunately, not an elite, so no master, but a little bit over a 4 mil task, which is awesome, and an item for the forfeits at the end of the week, which is also cool. This money might actually allow me to buy my Hasta back without having to sell this gear off again, which I really don't like doing, because obviously constantly selling your gear back and forth, you're going to lose a little bit of money every time, which is kind of frustrating. So we'll see if I can do that, or I guess I could just, you know, whatever. I forgot to show this. I just still have to loot for my Dagannoth King task. I'm going to go do this hard clue later, but I think I forgot to show this earlier. In order to use the Archer's Ring, because I know I showed myself using the Archer's Ring, I sold my Berserker Ring, so, you know, traded in for the current price in Platinum tokens, which is 2575. Price hasn't changed. So I'm going to now sell my Archer's Ring back in order to regain access to my Berserker Ring. Alright. This, pardon morning voice by the way, this is a task I didn't see myself getting. Now the problem with this task is that I did say for my series outs that I will not be doing any God Wars until X amount of bank, and that X amount is about 100 mil. No, I think for something like this, I should make an exception, because it's a Slayer task, and obviously skipping a Zilliana Slayer task is kind of like... So, I'm going to say that I will do this task. I'm going to set it to 35, but I'm going to do it 100% solo, so that it's, I guess, a bit more fair. I'm not going to do it in a group, and once the task is done, I'm going to leave and not do any more God Wars until afterwards. Still, I get that that's a little weird, but I really feel like skipping a Zilliana task would be just a shitty thing to do. So I'm going to do it. As in, not skip it, actually do the task. Alright, buying gear for this task, I decided to pick up an Odium Ward, as well as the Zamidihide Top and Sar Chaps. I'm going to convert 2.6 mil, or a little over 2.6 mil, to go ahead and gain access to my Archer's Ring as well. My gear is going to be super, super weird, but that's okay. It's just going to be interesting doing 35 solo kills like this. I don't know why I bought a Varric's Helm, because I'm going to be on a Slayer task. That was really stupid. Well, I realized in that clip I took out my Seer's Ring, not an Archer's Ring. Okay, moving on. So, another Hellhounds task is picked up, which means I am going to go and do some more vetting. I'm going to sell off the Odium and the stuff I used for that task. Probably this D'hide stuff too, because it's quite expensive. And maybe also my use of the Archer's Ring. I should be able to afford the Hosta without selling anything other than that, though. A lot of this stuff is kind of niche gear. The Archer's Ring, definitely something I would like to hold on to, if possible. So I'll see. I definitely want to pick up a Hosta before I go back over there. See if we finally pick up a decent drop that's not Renar Weeds from him. I'm not saying Renar Weeds are bad, I'm just saying it would be nice to get a D-pick or Ring of the Gods. Yes. Alright, sacrificing use of the Archer's Ring, 2664 is what it's going for right now. So, doing that. To those of you guys who don't understand, because I feel like maybe this wasn't explained super well in the first episode, it's basically like me buying and selling these items on the Grand Exchange. The only reason I'm doing it with Platinum tokens instead is because I don't want to have to unimbue and reimbue every time. I'm not giving myself a flat exchange value for the rings. It's based on the changing prices of the Grand Exchange, which is why I always show this before. And probably in a previous clip of the video, when I bought the Archer's Ring, quote, quote, bought the Archer's Ring, it was at a different price than what it currently is now. So I am still losing and or gaining money depending on the changing price of the item. I just want to clarify that because I feel like I didn't go over it too well in the first episode. I'm doing some Barrows because it's a non-ideal... Oh, get out of here, Strick. I'm doing Barrows because it's a non-ideal time for me to go do vetting. And first chest of the day, I actually pick up a Darex full helm. Full helm? Darex, it's just not... It's not a full helm, it's just a helm. That's 350k in the bank, though, so I will take that. Not bad. Still haven't had an elite clue from Barrows since I started this series, which is, like, the main reason I've been doing Barrows, to try and get elites so I can get masters, but... I mean, I'm not going to complain with the Darex helm. I'm trying to record here. So, I got another drop, just a couple chests later. The one drop I actually really need on my Iron Man. Almost a 1 mil drop, but not quite. So, I'm safe there. I don't have to worry about that going into the forfeits. This is like... Come on. This is what I need on the Iron. It's the one item I really want to get on my other account. Alright, now all complaints aside from which account I got this on. Still, it's a very good item to get. Pretty happy with that. Even still not an elite clue, which is, once again, still the main reason I'm here, but I'll take it. Honestly, my luck is ridiculous. What's that, like 3 items in 7 chests? This is another item I'm pretty sure I don't have on my Iron Man. This one is also under a mil. Wow, okay. I guess we're making bank at Barrows tonight. This is nice. I got one. I got an elite clue. It finally happened. Yes. Alright, let's go and get an easy and a medium and then do a master. Hopefully we don't get a fucking crazy requirement on this master, but I'm actually really excited to finally have an elite clue. This master clue is quite the hassle. I don't anticipate the reward being worth it, but let's see. It's okay. It's better than I thought it'd be. It's a pretty average clue. Nothing to complain about. 29 master clues done. Fortunately, nothing crazy. That was just a big runaround for that clue. Had like a million of the triple step ones. Elite clues in the past. We just picked up another one. Although, I do have to actually buy heart clues now, so I don't know how much that's actually going to run me, but we will see. This clue was definitely easier than the last one. Hopefully the reward is also better. And it is, but it's not crazy. Old Demon Mask, at least it's unique. I'm happy with that. Firelighters can fuck off, though. I hate these things. They're gross. Still, 600k, definitely above average master clue. So, with the kill of this Hellhound right here, there is my task done for Hellhounds. In case you're wondering where vetting is and why you see a couple things on the ground over there, it's because a team of 3 PKers just killed me for my mighty Monk Robe loot. So I just walked back and finished the kill. So, that is another task done at Vedian. Nothing too crazy on this one. So, just gonna move on. Hope we get another good task. Hopefully some more Dagannoth Kings. That's what I'm always hoping for, man. So we did end up getting, sorry, you can hear the fire making on my other account. We did end up getting more Dagannoths. Hell yes. Let's head back to Dagannoth Kings and see if we can get another decent ring. No matter what, we're getting something out of the bones. Well, I did say I wanted a ring. I did get a ring. Not quite the one I was after, though. Ring of Life coming in. Not exactly what I'm looking for, but hopefully we can change that with an Archer's or a B ring later on in the task. Ended up getting a drop at nearly the end of the task, just like last time. A Berserker ring. Hell yes, that's another item that's added to the forfeits for the week. 2.5 mil. Pretty happy with that. I think after that and the rest of my vetting kills, I might actually have enough money to be able to afford, like, maybe selling all my gear, get a decent startup set. I feel like I'm probably about 40 mil bank if I had to estimate, maybe 50. So, getting kind of close to solo God Wars. Hopefully we can start soloing some Arma and Sara. Also, side note, once I unlock those things, they never become, like, removed. So, like, say my bank has ever been 100 mil, I can do those bosses. And then, if at the end of the week, even if I got, like, 60 mil worth of stuff that ends up going to a drop party or something, I still have that unlocked, so I don't have to worry about going back to it. So once it's unlocked, it's just, I felt the need to address that, because I feel like that's probably going to come up in the future. If I have to address it again when it comes up, then I will. But yeah, Berserker ring, woohoo. Alright. As always, let's see if we can get the back-to-back. And we cannot. Feels awful, man. So this is an interesting one. It's the first time I've actually had Fossil and Wyverns. I don't think I actually have Wyverns extended, because my block list. I know, everyone's going to make fun of me for my block list. I don't think I actually have Wyverns extended. I have no idea where it is. Oh, there it is. Okay, that's only Skeletal Wyverns anyway. Alright, well, I guess that doesn't really matter. Oh, there's one for Fossil Islands. Maybe I'll end up getting this for the future. They're not really worth doing, but since I got the task, I'll definitely go and knock those out. Maybe we get extremely lucky and get the new Visage. Who knows? I mean, I asked for a Dagannoth King task. I got a Dagannoth King task. I'll do 35. There's no reason not to do 35. It's just kind of weird. But hey, 35 kills and with a chance of a back-to-back of a different boss, sure, why not? To the team that was constantly trying to PK me, this is my karma reward here, 100 Grimy Renards. This is the third time I've gotten this drop since I started this series. So that's pretty nice. It's still a drop that is just under a mil, so I don't have to worry too much about that. But that's a nice juicy 800k into the bank. So the PKers were ragging me at Vedian. Decided to go do some Barrows. First chest of the day, Carol's Top. That's a very nice item, and that is one that is a little bit over 1 mil, so 1.8 mil. That one is going into the series forfeits. But sick, 1.8 mil item. I'm pretty happy with that. Can't say I've had a longbone here before. It's only 1 in 400, I'm pretty sure, for longbones. But, alright. Well, I just hit 500 KC at Vedian. This boss isn't too bad if you're, neglecting the fact that there's a million PKers and it's in multi and you're gonna die every time a PKer attacks you. It's not that bad. It's just very slow. I know that they mentioned doing a Vedian rework at some point, and I would be really happy to see that because it takes like twice as long to kill this boss as the other wildy bosses, and the only reason I'm even doing it is because I just want to get the pet. So hopefully we can actually get that knocked out, and then we can kind of redirect our focus somewhere else a little bit. I still need to get the Scorpio pet as well, but that one's a pretty fast one. It's just not as much profit as it used to be, which is kind of why I'm neglecting it a little bit, but I might start doing that a little bit off stream as well. Who made me hop? So I have to deal with a lot of PKers right now. I'm not entirely sure why, but we actually just got an elite clue on our 512th kill at Vedian, so I'm going to go do a master and hope that we get some more amazing loot before this week ends, because we only have 1 day left to get some more stuff for the Wheel of Forfeits, so hopefully we're able to get something. So I sold off everything in my loot tab. It actually came up to a green cash stack, because I had the Berserker ring in there, the Carol's Top, a bunch of Dagannoth bones, and just random things throughout the week. The reason I sold it is because I need to buy an anchor for this master step, which is a bit obnoxious, because it's something I'm not really going to get a return on in terms of GP, but it's alright. I'd rather get it now while I have the money for it, so I'm going to go do that. And don't know what I'm going to invest in next. I'll probably think about it for a little bit. I was thinking a Necklace of Anguish, or potentially a DFS or a Ring of Suffering for DKs, but I don't really have any solid ideas yet. Got the reward from this Master Casket, and it is actually not bad. I'll take that. 600k is a bit above average. Black Demon Mask, so we got a unique, so I'm happy. Alright, back to Vedian. Alright, finished off my Hellhound stats. This is the last Vedian kill. Anything great? That is the worst way to end that off, actually. I will still pick it all up because, you know, it's at least a 30k drop just from the restores alone. But I'm going to go back, pick up a new task, and I'm not entirely sure what I'm hoping for. Obviously, I'm still hoping for DKs just because it's DKs, it's always profit. But I wouldn't mind getting at least one more drop this week that's going to be on the forfeit wheel. I'm not sure if I will. Either way, I'm happy to have at least a few items this week, and no matter what, I'll still be profiting, you know, because even if I lose everything, I got a lot of drops that were below 1 mil, which is still really nice. So trying to really quickly wrap up this Abbey Demons task before the week ends, just to see if I can get a whip, and actually just pulled a Dark Totem Top, which means I can finish my next totem, and at the start of the next episode, just have a nice cheeky Skatizo kill, maybe pick up that pet, or another elite, I'm not sure. Either way, very happy to get that. So the week is over, and the 3 items I got this week that are going to the Wheel of Forfeits are 2.5 mil from a Berserker ring, 2.6 mil from an Archer's ring, and 1.8 mil from a Carol's Top, which ironically brings us back to the same total as last week, which is 6.9 mil. And that 6.9 mil is about to be decided what we do with it, so I'm going to go set up the wheel, we'll spin it, and we'll see what we get. I should also mention, one thing is actually being added to the wheel this week. I don't know if I mentioned this earlier on in the video, but there's one more thing on the wheel this week. In addition to just having a no forfeit week, I didn't have that the first week because, you know, that'd be boring. I don't want to start the first episode with a no forfeit week. That'd be super shitty. But a new thing that got added that was suggested in the comments last week, you guys seem to take a big liking to it. It was suggested by Spooky, so thank you for the suggestion, is to alch the most expensive item I had this week. That one will be a fun one when we start getting into things like raid item splits. So if I get like 20-30 mil, I'd have to find an item that's worth 20 or 30 mil if that was my biggest split that week, and alch it. So that'll be interesting. But for now, I'm going to go finish setting the wheel up and get this spin going. Alright, here we go. Please be something interesting. Oh, I have to stake again. Oh, 2 weeks in a row of staking. It was so close to no forfeit. It was so close to me not having to do anything. I have to stake again. Fuck. Alright, well, another 6.9 mil stake it is, I guess. Alright, first of all, you guys told me last time to use Flick. Ninja is here. Ninja is the person I'm staking. If you guys don't know Ninja, go check out his YouTube channel. So, let me see. Load last duel. Right? Everything should be the same. Alright. I hope Ninja doesn't scam. Get your fucking Vedian pet out of your inventory. Alright. Alright, here we go. Here we go. Million check screens. I'm actually extremely nervous. I don't want Ninja to win, because if he wins, he's gonna put it in his video. He's gonna put it in his shitty little fucking. Oh no, do I have PID? Oh, he has PID, but I got the best first hit ever. Oh, I'm winning this, dude. Come on. I can totally beat him. I can totally beat him. I can totally beat him. No, he's coming back. Come on, Whip. I have so much faith in you. Oh, please, don't you dare. Don't you fucking... Yes! With the 25, dude. Oh my god. 2 weeks in a row. 2 wins in a row. That's another 6.9 mil added to the bank. That's one huge step closer to God Wars. That is fucking sick. I am really happy about that. Alright. The closer we get to God Wars, the closer we get to more exciting and bigger splits and everything. That is fucking awesome. Sit the fuck down, Ninja. No, thank you for staking me, man. If you guys haven't checked out his YouTube channel, go do that. But this is the end of this video, so thank you very much to each and every one of you who tuned in and watched. If you did, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, share the video around, and click on any of the links that are probably popping up on your screen right now. I'll see you guys next week with another episode, and hopefully within the next week or maybe week and a half, I'll have another Iron Man progress video coming out as well. Once again, if you've never checked out the live streams, all of this is done on live stream, so feel free to pop over. Link's going to be in the description. Thanks so much, and I will see you guys next week.